Yep. Here we go. Rip-it-doo, rit-it-doo, rit-it-it-it-it-doo. It's time to get the things into stuff, and we're gonna get going now. Yes, here I am. I'm live again. We're gonna sit and do another free design Friday. Oh, yes. I think today I'm gonna try and make kind of a just an alert type thing that we can give away, and we'll see what we can do. So yeah, let's get this thing started. Let's go, Felix. Come on, buddy, get out of your box. Hello. Good morning, everybody. It is a nice, lazy old Friday morning, and I'm gonna play and get some music up here. What do I want to listen to? We'll do some like old school music. That sounds pretty good. Let's see here. Let's quiet that down. No, that's not what I wanted. This is what I want. Yeah. Nice and chill. Oh yeah. So good morning. Hello. Ooh. Good morning. Welcome. How you doing? Thanks for the host there, Lacey. Oh, I'm still trying to wake up. I am not ready for today, like at all. But it is what it is. We're gonna try and do something. I don't know. We're gonna try and, I guess, make an alert, like a more generic alert that I can give away. And I don't even know how it's gonna look, but we're just gonna play around with things and see what we can come up with. So, yeah. How you doing this morning, Lacey? Are you doing okay? Have you gotten any sleep lately? that's where it should come. Have you gotten any sleep? I know I'm still dragging horribly. It'll be okay. Oh. Yeah. So I guess I'll just go ahead and oh god. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start jumping into this. I am so tired. And I'm like, I put on something with words, and I'm like, keep getting distracted by the singing. Maybe I need to choose a different playlist here. Because I'm getting really distracted. This music. That's not a good thing, is it? Digga to do. I need something without words. Because my brain is not gonna function with that. Damn. That shakes the bow. What do I have in this one? Well, I've got plenty there. I guess we'll just do some classical music. Or somewhat classical, I should say. I'll just go from there. Oh, I'll wake up. I promise we'll wake up. Alright. So now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for an alert. I think the sizing on is like 750 by 250. I want to say that's about the right size. Let me double check that. What size are Twitch alerts again? I haven't made one in a little while. Twitch alert size 750 by 300. I was close. 750 by 300. All right. So there we go. That probably looks a little bit better. So that's the space I have to work with there. I usually do these about 30 frames a second. Make sure it's got its transparent background. Why didn't it go transparent like it's supposed to? It didn't do the normal thing. Why isn't it doing the normal thing? Because I probably screwed up a setting somewhere. That's typically what it does, right? I typically screw up my own settings. Hey, how you doing, Jeremy? How have you been, man? Welcome. Hey, Billy Bob. Hi, guess what? You're gonna talk about the World War I helmet. I saw your post in the server, buddy. Yeah, that's a really interesting thing. Like, does that even make it an actual? Does that still make it a World War I helmet if it's actually like got inserts from like the World War II era? Like, interesting. I'm good. A little sleep though. Damn. Do your kids ever let you sleep, Lacey? Like, damn. Pretty good. Awesome. By the way, Jeremy, I have to say, I actually tried to do one like left-handed one control. I can't do it. I'm the dumb. I tried to do what you do, and I legit I can't do it. I suck. I suck something awful.
You're fired, Ed.
Cool. I'm fired. Does that mean I get to go home? Oh wait, I am home. Shit. Oh. 30 years of practice. That, yeah, and I had like, look, I did it for like about 20 minutes, and I'm just like, I don't even know how this is possible. I tried, and I just couldn't do it. Like, much props to you on that. I'm garbage. I found that out real quick. I am absolute garbage. All right. So I'm gonna basically try and make like a generic alert. Just something to give away. I don't even know what I want to make it look like. I thought about like taking the Twitch icon and then expanding it out and making an alert. Maybe I should work with that. Actually, I think I have an SVG, so I don't have to like trace it. Let me look here. I'd have to find it, but that actually would be a fun idea. Not as a grease pad. I just need the SVG. Where did I store? Oh, right here. Now the question is where is it? There it is. And then I gotta change that origin. That ain't right. Origin, do the geometry, center it, and then we need to recenter that. So I think what I want to do is I want to take like the Twitch icon and make it into an alert. So it'll pop up with the Twitch, and then it'll expand out, and you can actually like make it that way. Yeah, if that makes sense. It technically is and technically not. It's a confusing thing. Fair enough. I love you, my friend. I love you too, buddy. I hope you guys are doing good this Friday morning. I am so worn out. I'm ready to have the wife home tomorrow. Like, it's been a week. It really has. I have struggled so much just trying to keep up with everything with the kids and whatnot, and it has not been very kind to me. All right, we're gonna copy that because once I switch this, why is it? There we go. Let's do an emission and then give it the color again. And when we put it into rendered view, it's gonna look the same color. Yay! But no, they don't. Your kids are jerks. Real big jerks. It's just not fair. Alright, so I've got this. I think I can still do hooks. Is it hook to new object or hook to select? I think it's hook to new object, because if I do that, yeah, it'll keep the dimensions and like be able to stretch it out. So that might actually look pretty fun. So I need to do it with that, and then the other side. Aw, thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Because then this... Oh no. Oh no. So I need to undo that. Because I forgot one thing there. Let's try it again. Hook all that. Yeah, that looks better. Sweet. Oh, man. I'm dragging. I've already had one round of sneak, and I'm getting ready to fire up the second. It has just been draining. Emma, particularly, every night this week has had something that she's had to, like, come at me with and be like, Dad, I had a nightmare. Dad this, Dad that. And it's like, oh my God, can we sleep? Sleep is good. Everybody likes sleep. Okay, why isn't it? Oh, I'm still in edit mode, that's why. Okay, so I've got that to where those are hooked in. So I'll have the Twitch icon. And then I need to put all this together. So let's do a sphere. That, and then we're going to take everything. Let me do the Twitch all, so that way I know what's what. This is right. Ah, no, I don't want to snip. No, right side, and that's left side. Of course, I'm probably going about this a little bit wrong because I still need to add in the white part in the middle and hook those. Shit. Man, I'm already screwing up. Did you do that more when Kristen is away? No, Emma really doesn't. She usually isn't an issue when Kristen's gone. I think a lot of it is just because she's starting a new school and all this, like, it's a lot of unfamiliar things. So it's just, she's out of sorts because it's all new. And I think that is what's just kind of driving her to be a little bit more needy and a little bit more freaked out. So it'll be okay. All right, so with this, I need to fill it in. So I think what we're gonna do, grab all these. If I fill, oh, I can't fill that. Okay. It's only if you make it I don't want to make it a mesh because that's going to give me weird topology and shit. Not as easy to edit. I guess could I duplicate? I'll figure it out. OSU Phoenix is Big Chonker. He has tiny humans who love in his cave, and he has pretty lady Air Force marriage. I mean, those are facts in the most awkward way to put it, but yeah, that's pretty much right. Like, you're not wrong. It's a little weird, but you're not wrong. Oh God, how do I want to go about this? I know I need to take these inside ones. Maybe if I duplicate and then... Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Okay, how do I want to separate this? Separate. No, that wasn't it. So I duplicated it, but it's still keeping it in the curve. So I need to get this curve out of here. That's not how, P. Yes, separate. There we go. And now I'm still in edit mode. There we go. This is what I want. And I need to connect these. So F. Yes, there we go. Need to make this. Whoop. Oh, no. Why? For why? For why? What? I don't know. In the butt? What in the butt? Oh my God, Cheesecake has rubbed off on Billy Bob. Yeah, they kind of do the similar thing there. I roll with it. Okay, so I've got it there, but I need to put it under. There we go. Now it looks like a Twitch icon. So now I need to rejoin these. Oh, I can't do that. All right. Oh, that was a bad idea. What did I do? I don't know. You say you got you and Billy Bob, like you two, you guys like wind up saying the most random crap in the stream. So it's like it's very awkward sometimes. I'm like reading comments and I'm like, what do I even say to that? Like, what do I even respond with? Half the time I'm trying to like figure out what you're talking about in the first place. And then I'm sitting there stumbling and I'm like, da, ba, da, what do I say now? Da, ba, da, da. Love OSU Phoenix's content. Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate it. I try my best. Need some beer. No. We need my unofficial sponsor. They don't pay me to advertise it. It'd be nice if they did. It would make things much easier. Having funding to do all this would be amazing. But right now, there is no funding. Hang on. I have like notebooks and sticky notes and all this crap all over my desk, and it's making it very difficult. I need to figure out a better way to organize my stuff. Get him beer. No beer. No beer today. At least not until this evening. I don't like to have my beer until like the kids are asleep. Because then it's like then I don't have to worry about being a bad influence on my kids or something. I keep saying that about the weather website I use on my radio show. You have a radio show? Or is that like your job? You're actually you're actually a radio. You're on a radio show. Like that's really cool. That now I want to know what station I need to be tuning into so that way I can check it out. Is it on like Last FM or something like that? Like I totally want to like witness that. That'd be fun. All right, let's rehook these now. The question is, can I hook the same thing to that? That's an issue. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Because it's only going to grab that. Because I should be able to, like... What if I make vertex parent? Ah, make vertex parent. Cool. That's how we do that. So now I can make it to where it will actually expand out like it's supposed to. OSU Phoenix has so much chunk, he has his own gravitational pull. I mean, damn, dude. I know I've got a belly and I'm almost 200, but, like... I wouldn't say I have my own gravitational pull. Like, that seems a bit excessive. That seems a bit extreme. No, it's my website. Can I put links on here? Yeah, definitely. Put a link on here so that way I can check it out. I absolutely want to check you out. What are you making? So what I'm making, I'm going to be making a generic Twitch alert. And I decided I wanted to use the Twitch logo to do it. And then we'll dress it up and we'll make it all fancy and everything. But I wanted to get like the basics out of the way. So the idea is that the Twitch logo pops up and then it'll expand out to where you can put somebody's name up there. And then, people can use it for what they want. But that's the start of it. And then dressing it up, we can kind of go with a little bit later on down the road and see what we can do with it. But so now I've got this. And it's all hooked, and it's good. So now I need to do one for the other side. Okay, so grab all that, and we do another hook. And then get out of that. We need to choose this one. Do that. And then I need to make sure that's there. Now if I grab this, Oh, it's grabbing the wrong side. So it's the other one I need to grab. Let me grab all of these and parent it to here. Select either 1 or 3 vertices to parent to. I did. Because when I grab this one, oh, what the hell? Why are the hooks not working like I want them to? Alright, let's just undo everything as far back as we can go. That's just weird. Why is it only grabbing certain things? It's because it's not a single object. It needs to be a single object, probably. Okay, the Asylum Radio Show. Cool. I want to check this out. Oh, cool. You even have past shows on there? I'm looking forward to checking this out. That'll be fun. How many cheddar biscuits do you have at Red Lobster? I don't know. Dude, I haven't been to a Red Lobster in like... I don't even know. I can't remember the last time I've been to a Red Lobster. I just know the cheddar biscuits, I could fill up on that and be done. I'm not a big seafood person, which is interesting because my wife is like absolutely diehard into seafood. I can't, like, it's just not in my palate. My wife will go just absolutely crazy over oysters. Oysters are like her thing, and I'm like, I put an oyster in my mouth, and I'm like, it's immediately down the throat. I can't. I still have not developed a taste for them. I'm not a fan of sushi. I'm not. I actually, my stomach churns when I smell crawfish, like at a crawfish broil. I smell it, and I immediately want to vomit. Like, seafood and me don't get along. It is just not our thing. I'll be on Wednesday at 8. 8 which time? 8 a.m., 8 p.m. time zone. So that way I know when to plan for. That's why the rings in the background are spinning. Why are they spinning? This sounds like music from Disneyland. I mean, this is stuff I played in like college and such when I was a music major. Right now, I'm working on getting a widget that'll actually pop up what's playing on Spotify. So that way you guys actually can tell what I'm listening to. This is Gustav Holst, but I'm not sure. It's from the Suite of Planets. What do we got? Oh, it's Venus. So this is one of the lesser known ones, but I used to play all this. I was a trumpet player in college, and I went for music education. That was originally what I planned to do, and that fell under. That did not go as planned, unfortunately. But you know, from there, I've bounced from thing to thing, and actually found that I love doing this. So, cannot make a segment. Why not? How am I going to do this easier? I really don't want to convert it to a mesh because it's just too many lines to deal with. Good morning. Hello, Eric. I saw your singing of the national anthem at the crew game. Dude, as ever, you sound amazing. Absolutely love hearing you sing, buddy, every single time. Music is a wee loud. Okay. I don't know. It's going to be in and out because it's classical. It's more classical music, so it's going to have the wider dynamic range. So sometimes it's going to get loud, sometimes it's going to get quiet. GTG, lover ya, dude. Love you too, Billy Bob. Go do what you got to do. Yeah, I need to update that badly. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh man, that's in the middle of Winnable Wednesday. So I won't be able to listen to it live because we're running the Winnable Wednesday streams at that time. But I'll definitely check them out. I'll like listen to the past broadcasts and everything. I'm very, very curious to like see what you got going. I love shrimp. My wife loves shrimp too. Can't develop a taste for it. Tabbed up for paperwork. Hey, no problems. No problem there, TJ. I love you, buddy. Yeah, Mars and Jupiter easily the big two of the planet suite. Oh yeah, absolutely. And it's a shame because they actually, the whole suite, the planet suite is actually like, they're all beautifully written. I love them. Like, I actually will sit and listen to the whole thing. Wifey and I need a sushi date. She would enjoy that. She very much would. I am struggling with this thing, and I shouldn't. There needs to be an easier way for me to make filling in this part easier. The only thing I can think is duplicate and fill from there. But see, then it does that. Because it's throwing it's throwing those offs. Maybe if I separate it and then fill it? Nope. You can tell I do not work with curves very often. I usually work with straight up meshes. Okay. I think these two are not connected, it looks like. Ah! No! Okay, so I figured out that problem. But now I need to take those points and I need to bring them down a little bit so that way the eyeballs will be okay. Can I bring them down? No. Scheiße. Okay, well, at least I've got that. But it counts as a completely different curve. This is gonna frustrate me. I have this great idea, and it just doesn't want to happen. Because and then I can't take these two and put them together. I did put them together. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I think I fixed it. So now if we hook... Oops. I gotta select points. I'll figure this out. Okay, now it's selecting them one at a time. Because now it's not going to take... Shit, it didn't work. Maybe if I do... I want this and this. I want to select everything on that side. Hook it. And it didn't take. I guess I'm going to have to do two separate hooks, hook them to another object. Oh my god. All right, well, we're going to have to do this kind of a somewhat ass-backwards way of doing this, but it is what it is. All right, so object. So we got the outside. Now I need to get the inside. Get that. These, hook them to an object. These, hook them to an object. So this and this will have to be... If I select both of these, then they'll move together. So I need to put those two into another object. That's kind of dumb, but that's what I'm going to have to do. So let me get an empty... God, I don't want to do another axis because it's already looking confusing as hell. Or I'll just put the axis here. So we'll take this one, and pair it to that one. Now when I select this, everything will move together. Yay. I was trying to avoid doing that, but it's just what I'm going to have to do. Okay, so this one, we need this, and parent to this. Hooray. Now, I need to take all that, We're going to do a sphere. And this will be, I'll just call it logo all. This is right. This is left. This way I can keep everything straight. And parent all that to this. This way I can rotate and we'll be good and things like that. So we can play with it in a lot of different things. I love technology. Me too. I do love working. I do love working in this. It's just sometimes the way it's designed, the way things work, you know, it just isn't going to be exactly what you would want it to be. It's not going to be as simple. I understand why it's set up the way it is. Like, I totally get it. It's not like I expected any less. It's just, there is Jupiter. Yeah, I know. Everybody loves Jupiter. This is such a good one. Oh, trust me, I know. All right, so now the question's going to be, what do I do with the eyeballs? Because I want them to disappear. I guess what I could do is then when we go to animate this, I'll take this curve and animate it up. No, it won't let me. Crap. I would have to take this part and just animate it up a little bit, I guess. Because I actually don't want the eyeballs to show up in the final thing when we expand it out, because when you pull it out, or actually, no, you can make it to where the, like, in between the eyes, you can put the name. So I guess that works. I guess it'll work. All right, so let's make it actually half a second. We'll make it half a second to get to this location. So I'm going to go ahead and get things squared away here. Left. Right, that way they're there. And then when we go to a full 1 second, pop out. Wow. So that way we'll have this, and then it'll go whoop, like that. Shwing. And then you put your name in. Yay. So there's that part. So for this object, it needs to, we're just going to do this, and then let's see, how do we want, let's spin it when it comes in. So we'll spin and scale to 0, so that way it's not there, and it acts like it comes out of nothing. And this way it'll be like whoop, weep. Yay. Working with video and audio. Oh, I know it. Like, I spend a lot of time with my OBS trying to set up, like, video and audio and making sure everything's right. And, you know, I found with the audio, I'm at a loss because I need to be able to separate what's coming through my speakers from what's actually going out to you guys. And one of the things that I was hoping, and I'm still hoping, I'm waiting for Beacon to do this, I'm waiting for this to have OBS integration. Because once this gets actual OBS integration, I'll be able to control things like I want to and actually be able to make them function in a way that makes more sense. I'll be able to adjust volumes and things much easier than trying to do it in OBS and doing a lot of guesswork. But I don't know. Beacon is still new, and I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but they make life hard. They really do. Actually, when this comes in, we still have some space to work with. So let me... Actually, when we get there, we can make it like do a bounce effect. Throw it like boing, and then expand out. So we actually won't have these expand on that. We want to give it at least a little bit of play, like a little bit of time to sit and chill as its own logo. So like point, woo! Just a little bit of time. in OBS, it's all about the VU emitter. So I've tried like third parties to kind of like do it. I actually prefer controlling it in OBS itself. And a lot of that is just because anytime I've tried to do a voice meter or something of that nature and plug it into OBS, I get a weird like feedback loop to where there's echoing and a lot of other things. And I've tried to isolate the problem, and it just it doesn't want to work. And it's not like I'm doubling up audio. Like I'll turn off all the auto sources except what's coming in through the voice meter, and it's still like something is still like causing a reverberation and cycle, and I'm not sure where that comes from. And I don't know if it's just basically the program in OBS, the way I have things put together. Maybe they just don't want to click, but you know, like I'll disable desktop audio, I'll disable all these things, and it just doesn't want to work. I actually like for OBS, what I've been using is the audio source. Though it's the WinSource plugin where it basically will separate everything by audio source. So like I can have one game be one volume and like Discord another. I can actually separate the different apps instead of having them all just kind of conjoined in. What I'm really looking forward to is OBS 28, the latest update with OBS, is actually going to integrate that natively. The problem is that if I was to migrate from OBS 27 to 28, I'd have to redo everything because all the plugins would come with it, and then we'd have an overlapping of plugins, and it would be a nightmare for me to have to sit and sort out and whatnot. So it's like I can't transition to the latest OBS until they've figured out how to take the plugins and like erase them and replace them with the native ones that are built in now. And it's just like, I'm gonna wait. The people behind OBS that actually make these things work, like I have faith in them. They're great people. They do this and they do it all for free. Like they don't really do it for money. So the fact that these people are putting OBS together for nothing and just giving us all amazing tools and whatnot, like I can't be more thankful for it. Try to have it just touch yellow on voice. Oh, okay. Maybe that's part of the problem, is that it just, because I had it just like in the yellow, like mid-center yellow, and it really wouldn't peak past that. But I guess if it just barely touches, maybe that's what it would need to do. I don't know. It's weird that it would be set up that way, in my opinion. Because everything else I've worked with, you wanted to have it sitting in the middle of the yellow, not just barely touching yellow. But I always make sure that I try everything possible to make sure that I am not peeking into the red. Like, I will set up all my filters and whatnot to make sure that if it's going into a red, we are going to make sure it doesn't do that. Universal Studios presents the OSU Phoenix movie. Man, that would be a boring watch. Actually, it'd probably be interesting with all the stuff I went through and mental breakdowns and things. Might be good for a drama. A little red is okay. I don't even want to touch red. Like, I really don't. And it's just because I don't like... There's a very small distorting effect that starts when you just barely get into red, and I don't like that. Yeah, I can hear it. I'm still even trying to EQ my mic properly and trying to make sure that, like, it doesn't sound so... It's mainly the S's. So when I'm... And here I am saying a bunch of them, but, like, I hate the way my S's sound. It sounds very harsh and very, like, needly. Like, it feels like a needle when I'm saying S's. And I'm trying to lower that down. And I haven't found the right thing, because as soon as, like, I'll lower it, and then it gets really muddy and the clarity kind of goes. So it's still like, figuring it out, but I'll get there. Have a windscreen? Yeah, that would probably actually fix that. I don't have a windscreen right now. Hang on. Shoot. This is the mic as it stands at the moment. I think that needs to be an investment. The problem is I don't really have a whole lot of money to be investing into things at the moment, because our budget's going to get hammered with student loans, and that's just going to suck. All right. Schwink, schwink. Cool. So now this is where the issue comes in, because if it's stagnant, it's not interesting. So now I need to dress this up and make it interesting. So the question is, how do we take something like this and make it more interesting than just bleh? So I've got to figure that out. That's a windscreen. Okay, well, maybe I'll look into seeing if I can find a good windscreen to put on the mic, and maybe that'll help take care of that. Good morning, Red. Hello, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. All right, so once we hit here, we need to figure out something to make it interesting. Maybe if we animate the color of it and like... I think we'll play with the textures on this. Oh my god, which one is this? Postcard by Frank Ticelli. Oh my god. Such a crazy freaking piece. I'm doing good. How's the designing going? Oh, well, it's a rough start. We're trying to make basically just a very general alert. Somebody that maybe on Twitch wants to use and get themselves going. I'm trying to make it interesting. We'll see what we come up with. But, you know, definitely, I try to make things that I can just give away to you guys and, you know, let you have fun. So, okay. Let's see. Shader. Let's mix shader. I'm going to duplicate this emission. So what I'm going to do, and it'll be obvious what I'm doing. So it'll start out here. Then we animate the factor up, and then it'll be whatever's on this node. And so with that, I can actually make like a rainbow effect. Or something like that, and make it look more party style. And then when it goes to animate out, it'll be back to the Twitch purple. So we can actually like play with that and make it fun. So with that, we need a color ramp, which is in converter, color ramp, and then that. Come over here, grab a purple. HSVL, let's do far. Oh, let me factor that up. When I get back to streaming, I'll have to commission some stuff. Yeah, if you guys like, if you ever really want to commission anything for me, I have in the About Me panels below. There is a Designs by OSU Phoenix that should take you automatically to the request form. And you just fill that out. It's a request. Things can, you know, the prices are there. If you have a specialty request, just write it in there. And if it's something that is not listed, we can talk it out. We can figure out how we're going to make it work and things like that. I try to be as fair priced as I possibly can be. When I started doing design work back, you know, before I got a job and then I quit the job. Yeah. One of the things that was that I realized, and I actually did the math on it, I was basically doing work that was only granting me about like $250 an hour, and that's a lot of time and effort to put in for not a lot of pay. So I'm trying to be a little bit more fair to myself. I'm still like not charging to where I would be doing minimum wage. But it's, you know, it's a little bit better. I'm trying to be fair for like you guys and myself, and, you know, I'm still trying to work it out. But I mean, right now I'm still just trying to build everything back up, so that's going to take some time. Is it color I want to put in here, or is it factor? I can't remember. I think it's color. So I want to have it as a gradient, and then I need the vector, and then I need to get my texture coordinate in here. Nope, that's tangent. Don't want tangent. That ain't gonna help me. And we need to do it as object. Why is it coming out so large? Wait, what's going on here? Because it's only picking up the very first part. It's very large. Let me shrink all this down. Let me scale it down, see if that helps. No? What? Why is it being like this? I didn't download an update. Maybe, let me try generated. Maybe I'll pair it to an object and we'll make it work from there. So I watched the old Ghostbusters last night, and for the life of me, I couldn't remember the name of the guys. Halfway through the movie, I looked at my husband and yelled, Dan Aykroyd! He thought I lost my mind. Yes, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Harold Ramis, Ernie Hudson. That is your Ghostbusters. And then there was Annie Potts, that was Janine, Rick Moranis, Sigourney Weaver. God, who else is in there? I can't remember the dude's name. He was huge in the 80s in so many things. Oh my God, he played Peck. But anyway, yeah, I know him. But I'm like a diehard Ghostbusters fan, so you know. I almost messaged you over it because not remembering their names ate me alive. It's okay. If you do need to, message me for random trivia, like movie trivia, I'm good for it because then it just keeps me remembering this stuff. Gotta support people for their art. Well, thanks, man. I mean, I try to make stuff to give away for free, so that way it's like advertising what I can do as an artist and things like that. But it's rebuilding. I'm in a big rebuilding phase because I've put some things behind me that I realized I wasn't really building my own community. I was just part of other people's communities. And there was a lot of that support. And then when I couldn't show up into people's streams and everything, they dumped me really quick. And I was like, yeah, this isn't going to work anymore. So I'm legit trying to build a community for, and actually realizing what networking really means and things like that. So, I'm basically back at square one in some ways and just rebuilding, but at least I've had some practice, right? So at least I'm going from there. Barbara's Adagio for Strings. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Probably one of the most beautiful pieces that's ever been written. I absolutely adore Adagio for Strings. Harold Ramis was Egon. Yeesh. And it's really sad that we didn't get a Ghostbusters before he passed. But, I mean, the closest we got was the video game. And I still think the video game needs to be canonized. I think it needs to be an integral part to the Ghostbusters universe. I was a little sad that they didn't do that with Afterlife. Egon was my favorite. Oh yeah, Harold Ramis was a really good guy. It's a shame that he and Bill Murray wound up basically having a fallout and that they never wanted to speak to each other again. And it was all because of Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day ruined the friendship between Harold Ramis and Bill Murray. But when Harold was basically dying, Bill Murray apparently went to Harold Ramis and like met with him. So like they still cared for each other, but they just couldn't work together anymore. That's a hard one, especially when you look back on all the movies that Bill Murray and Harold Ramis did together. We're talking Ghostbusters, Stripes, all these fantastic, amazing comedies, and Groundhog Day wound up being a breaking point for those two. And it's just it's heartbreaking because what could we have had with those two if they would have kept going? You mean Dickless? Yes, Dickless. That's who we were talking about. Afterlife was a delight. Oh, it was. And a lot of people were like, oh, it's going to be terrible. They're just going to reboot it and it's going to have kids and it's going to suck. And I'm like, but you don't understand. Jason Reitman, the son of the director of the original movies, is just as much of a diehard Ghostbusters fan as most other Ghostbusters fans. Like, Jason knew what was expected. Jason knew the kind of comedy that needed to come in. He knew that it needed to balance horror and comedy with a very, very thin line. And like, I had full faith once Sony announced that Jason Reitman was going to helmet. I'm like, this is going to be amazing, because I knew he knew what needed to happen. He was also the one that looked at Dan Aykroyd in Ghostbusters 2 and said, my dad told me that you guys are full of crap. That's Jason Reitman, by the way. That's Jason Reitman telling Dan Aykroyd that he's full of crap. It's amazing. That's so sad. It is. If you ever get a chance, read up on the history of like like Groundhog Day, really great, like fun movie and everything, but it was apparently one of the biggest nightmares to film because if you ever work with Bill Murray, apparently Bill Murray just runs on Bill Murray time. So if he doesn't want to show up, he won't. And Harold was getting pissed with him about it. But I mean, like going into the history of all that and what was going on behind the scenes, it's something. It's something to really read about. I haven't seen the new one. Wait, you haven't seen the new Ghostbusters? If you haven't, you need to. Oh my God, Derpy Twitch logo. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out why the gradient is so, oh, I know why it's so wide. I forgot to do one of the key things you need to do. Oh, crap. I didn't want to get rid of it. Crap. There we go. I forgot to apply the scale. And yeah, never mind. So what I'm going to have to... what is it? 274? Is that how it's going to be? I feel like that's going to be too big. Yeah. 0.000274? Is that going to do it? Oh my God, I can't believe I screwed up. Okay, it's just the material. I can redo the material. It'll be okay. So let me grab these. Control A, apply the scale. Oh, shit. Well, that didn't work. Okay, so I screwed this up. I screwed this up pretty bad. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. How am I gonna fix it? I can't believe I forgot one of the simplest things you need to look at when you're doing these things. Oh, I feel like an idiot now. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Can I do this as... Okay, so those should be scaled more appropriately. But... there it is. Yay! Okay, I fixed it. Oh my God, I feel like an idiot. I fixed it. I seen the one with the women. No, that one is an abomination and we don't speak of it. That is the one we don't talk about. It's like Bruno. We don't talk about it. It was, oh my gosh. Whatever Kevin Feige was, or not Kevin Feige, Kevin Feige was thinking when he made that, I want to smack him for it. Okay, that's only going to go back and forth, and that's not going to work the way I want. So I think I need to create a new... we need another empty. Get a Thwackle. Make it bigger. Rotate it by 90. Or not that 90. This 90. And then we're going to take this. We're going to do it to empty 4. And then when I spin this, it should spin everything else. And it's not. Why is it not moving? Oh, because it's ungenerated. Right? No. What the hell? Oh, it is. It's just too big. Okay. So maybe I need to make this smaller? I'll figure this out. Okay, there it is. All right. That it's 0. So what I want it to do is something like that, but the gradients in this, in Blender, are just kind of dumb. Yes, check out Afterlife. Yes, absolutely check out Afterlife. Gonna hunt for it tonight after my stream. Yeah, Afterlife was probably, it was worthy, and it was very much in line with the Ghostbusters you know. It definitely borrowed from the original movie, but it didn't just straight pull from it. It took ideas from it and still drove it forward. I think I just think that Afterlife was one of the most wonderfully done movies. And when when you get the little references and the callbacks and things, they're just so well done. And Phoebe, like, that girl, she was so good. She was so good with the dry humor. I fell in love with her character because she just kept everything so dry and it was so good. Finally introducing has Deadeye for a day. Gilds it instantly. I did the same. I did the same on Destiny. I got Deadeye and gilded. Yeah, gilding that title is super easy. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to make this work like I want. Because that's the shape. I hate that when it spins it. So maybe what I need to do, I scale just on the x-axis, make it more oval-like. I think that'll work, and then expand that out a little bit. Okay, and then when we do spinny, okay, it'll work. I can work with that. God, Luna. Sure. Although Charlie hates popping up gilded for me. So in order for it to pop up, you actually have to equip it, and you have to leave it equipped for like at least 20 seconds or something like that. And that's when Charlie will finally recognize it. So you actually have to like claim and wear the title, so that way Charlie will go, "Oh, you actually have it." And it's just the way Bungie's API is set up. That when bots go to look at it, they need to be able to see like it's been equipped before, because it can't actually flip through your inventory. It's weird, but that's just how Bungie's API is set up. Okay, so now we got that. How fast do I want it to spin? So this would be like 2 seconds. So if we make it 360 degrees for 2 seconds, what's it going to look like? I'm not digging the way it looks, though. The coloring, especially right here where it's red and goes into that pink, it looks wrong. I don't know why they have not figured out gradients on Blender yet. Like, this still, to me, seems like it just doesn't seem to want to work right. What I can do for a little bit of a trick, we can add another texture in here, and let's do maybe a noise texture. See what that would look like. Whoa! How trippy! No, I don't think a noise texture is gonna work. Maybe a Voronoi? And we'll do distance into the vector. And then, ooh, instead of doing this, I know what we can do. So there's that. And then let's make it do the 40, and then... And then what I can do is animate it this way. It's a little choppy, but we can make it work. All Along the Watchtower starts playing with trippy gradient. Yes. Yes. We're gonna make people be like, "What's going on?" Make them feel like they're on acid. Bring up that. Bring that down. Give it a little more color definition. Maybe Voronoi isn't the way I want to go with this. There's a texture I want to use. I just don't know which one I want to use. It is. And maybe it's the Moose Grave. And then I animate that. Yeah, that's more what I want. Yes. Okay, I found it. I found it! I know what I'm doing now. And then, let me reset this. Because then, you're just gonna have these little, like, lava lamp-looking blobbies. I think that would be fun. I think that would be a fun thing to do. So we'll have the regular Twitch purple, and then it'll, when it spans out, it'll be into that. So now I need to have a driver for the factor. And I think it's just value. I think if I just do a value to this, I can animate it. Yeah. Ooh, we can get crazy. We can get real crazy. I like it. Did you hear about that K-pop performer who got hit by the LED light when it fell? No, because I don't really follow K-pop. So, no. Alright, so when it starts to expand, I want it to start transforming into the trippy colors. So we'll start here. And then when it gets to here, it needs to be in full effect. So we'll make it a value of 1. Yeah. So it'll come in as a regular Twitch logo, and then it's going to get all crazy. I don't know why the Y value is still going. Oh, because that still exists. Oh no! No! That's not what I wanted. Okay. So yeah. Wah! That'll be a fun effect. Alright, now to animate this. So that way it just continually blob forms throughout. So I'll start at frame 1. And let's see, hey, make it, what should I do? Make it 10 seconds? Make it a 10-second alert, 8 seconds where the name is on stream. Does that sound about right? How long does everybody, like, what's your average for alerts? Like, how long do you think alerts should go? Mine usually last about like 7 to 8 seconds. That's usually what I put mine on because I want people to be able to see the name, have their time in the spotlight and things like that. So, how long do you guys like to have your alerts going? Like me, I feel like that's 7 seconds. So 1 second in, 7 seconds on, and 1 second out. So 9 seconds, which would be 270. You know, we're just going to go, in case we decide to up it, let's go to 300, full 360 degrees, and let's make sure that looks good. It's so vibey. I like it. So you have to do it so you can read the name twice. Sometimes you have to. Like, some people have these really, like, long, complicated, weird names, and you're just like, what? All right, so let's see. So it'll be fully gone at second number 9. It needs to start closing out 1 second beforehand, so minus 30 to 40. So this is when everything needs to be closed down. And then we did, how long did we do on the expanding? It came in for 15 seconds, or 15 frames, 20 frame. Okay, so 10, hold 5, 15. Okay, 10, hold 5, 15. So 15 back. Hold 5. Okay. So here we need to grab left and right. Insert that. Insert. And then 10 seconds. We're going to grab that value, so that way it matches. Do the same with the left. Yay, then it's back down to that. Let's make sure that in that 10 seconds, we switch back. So here we'll put the value of 1. At here it needs to look like a Twitch logo again. Hold 5. So that's where the scale of that and the rotation of that. And then 15 seconds to 0. Scale to 0. And hang on. Try it. Okay, positive. We're going to go positive. So we'll positive this 180. Scale to 0. Insert, insert. Then you have this alert and it stays kind of active. Kind of looks a little cool. Maybe I'll put an outline to it. So like having this, an outline kind of appear, maybe glow thing. I don't know. That was what I was taught anyway. Honestly, everybody kind of has their own approach to like how alerts are done and whatnot. And incoming host from Lolo. Hey yo, thanks for that host, Lolo. How you doing, girl? Welcome on in. Morning to you. Because like it looks good. It's still a little simple. Maybe we need to give this a little bit of depth. Let me go here to the curve. So like maybe if we give this some depth. Maybe that'll like make it pop a little bit more. You can't really see it because of how this is set up. I could probably duplicate this. Hopefully it'll like, everything will still be there. And then we'll do fill mode none. Let's do a new, let's make it black. And then come down here to the curve and give it a little bit of depth. Ooh, that's too much. But a little bit. It gives it that nice clean outline where you get the hard lines there. You know, gotta dress this up, right? Top of the morning to ya. Oh yeah. After a 12-hour ship last night, I did a 12-hour sleep. Hell yeah. That's what I would do. I would totally just be like, sleep. Let's go. What sleep? I know, Lacey. If I could take your kids and let you sleep, I totally would. But you're a day's drive. And it sucks. Of course, here in a year, if things go according to the plan, I'll be halfway across the world. And so it'll be really funny because then like if we do wind up getting Korea, and next year I'm going to Korea and everything, Gasman will be in Germany, Lacey will be in the United States, and I'll be in Korea, which means the administrators of the network Discord will be in like equally spaced like time zones. And I can guarantee you it's going to get really weird when we try to like mod for each other. It will be so weird because like for me, I'll be streaming in the morning and you guys, it'll be nighttime, and it's going to, I don't know. It'll be weird if it happens. Yes. The network worldwide, just like Prestige worldwide. OSU worldwide. I mean, my stream hasn't been worldwide, but I've been worldwide before. Oh, Korea, where at? I've been wanting to try Korean food so bad. I don't know. Like, this is just, we don't even know if this is actually like what's going to happen. This is basically what we're trying to, we're planning for, because if Kristen does get for once an actual say of where she wants to go, we would like to make it, we would like to make it something we want and would kind of benefit us in some ways. And for us, I'm like, the biggest benefit of us going to Korea is, one, my day job could be here. I'd be streaming in the morning and at night for you guys, so I could actually, like, I could do it longer. And then at night, I could dedicate it while most of my audience is sleeping. I can dedicate that to doing all the other stuff I need to do. And then the pay for my wife, we would get the COLA pay and all the extra things to help us. And it actually would offset some of the, other things that we'd be dealing with. So it's like, it's kind of a no-brainer for us. The only thing that sucks is I'm all the way on the other side of the world. And if something should happen with, like, my family and I need to come back, that is a very, very long travel. Like, I thought going from the United States to Italy was bad. This will be much worse, because then it's like you got to stop off in, like, Hawaii to fill up, and then you're back on, hours and hours long flight or something. Like, not looking forward to that. And for you wrestling fans, Titus, worldwide. Yeah. If you go try all the foods and tell me if they are good. I am not big on, like, the Asian Pacific cuisine. Not big on it. Maybe I'd learn to like it, but, like, some of the stuff I've had before, it's just, I don't know. Not something I'm used to. Maybe I could get used to it in time, but I don't know. The other potential places that we've been thinking about, like, where we would want to request to go. One, going to Alaska. We've talked about Alaska, and, like, I would absolutely love it. It's, for me, that's hoodie weather all the time. You put me in hoodies all the time, and I'm a happy dude. Like, this heat down here, the fact that I can't wear a hoodie drives me nuts. I love my hoodies. They are the most comfortable damn things, and I love sitting in them all day long. So, Alaska, hell yeah, let's go for it. We've also talked about England. Where, if with what's available, England's there. We would love to go to Germany. We'd love Ramstein. Like, we've always thought about how great that would be. We hear nothing but wonderful things. But, yeah, that's not going to be on the list for the wife, so can't do that. And then, of course, stateside, we have various different places we could wind up. And, from there, it's literally a scatter shot. We could wind up in Georgia. We could wind up in New Mexico. We could wind up in California. We could wind up in Washington, New Jersey. We could be almost anywhere. So, we'll see what kind of comes down the pipe here. We'll probably hear about March time. Like March, April, I think, is when we would hear where we would be going. So, we still got time. We're still going to be in Mississippi for a while, so it's okay. I just like to prepare myself and, like, plan for, because this is mobile, which is nice. My job is now mobile, but, where we go does affect how the schedule for me kind of changes and things like that. So, hope you're having a good morning so far. I don't know. I think she needs some sleep. We need somebody to take Lacey's kids for a little while and let her sleep. Seen Ramstein in concert. The band, that would be a wild ass show. Not gonna lie. Like, I've seen clips of Ramstein's concerts, and my God, those guys, they put on a show. I don't know if it's a show you want to see, but they put on a show. That's for damn sure. I love hoodies. Oh God, me too. I actually purposefully keep it cold in this house so I can wear hoodies. I can't wear hoodies on stream because this room gets stupid hot. And I don't like being in a stupid hot room. It sucks. Du hast mich. Yes. Oh my God. When I was in high school, Du hast was like the biggest release ever. And like everybody became a Ramstein fan after Du hast. And yeah, my friends got me into it and everything like that. Try the Tiakbaki? I think I spelled it wrong. I think I know what you're talking about. I've seen it, and I wasn't quite sure about it. and I didn't try it because when we were in college and my friend got hired on at Google, and they gave him a ridiculous bonus when he signed on to work for Google. He took us out and he's like, we're going out for like true Japanese and Korean cuisine, and this place did both. And some of the stuff that came out, I was like, I don't even know what this is. And it just like some things I was too afraid to try at that time. I'm a little older now, so it's like I'm a little more willing because it's like it ain't gonna kill me, or at least I hope not. But if it does, well, I've lived a life. There's so much fire. I wouldn't doubt it. Those like Ramstein does a whole lot of like they do a lot of pyrotechnics and a lot of just crazy shit, just flat out crazy shit. I'll watch the kiddos, but I request food for pay. I think Lacey could swing that if you can get to her house. If you can get there fast enough. All right, so let's see. Let's make sure that outline actually animates out like this. Yes. So it comes in, looks all purty. Maybe I should do on, right, like when it pops here. Like it gets settled. And so here we'll start, we'll make it flash. We'll make the purple flash. 20. Oh, I gotta put my bloom on. I forgot to put my things on here. Might be, yeah, that's about right. And then bring that back down to 1. So this way, when it comes in, boing! Nice. And then when it closes down, insert. I think that was 25. Make it flash again. Back down to 1. So, yeah. It's looking all right. It's a good morning. Just doing what I do best. Getting that D2 shiz done. I finally got my Flamekeeper gilded last night. And I'm like, I may need a break from Destiny for a while because, oh my god, I hated that grind. That Solstice grind sucked. I don't want to do it again. Like, they better change that event next year because I don't think I want to do it again. I really don't. What I could do, would you want to keep that inside white, or would you like it to change to black? Which would you rather prefer on that? Would you want it to stay white, or would you want it to change black? Which do you think would look better? I got to get ready for work, but I'm keeping you hosted, and I hope you have a great stream. Well, thank you for coming in, Lolo. I appreciate it. And have a good... God, going back to work. Hopefully it's not another 12, but just know we love you. And I appreciate you coming in and hanging out for a little bit. But yeah, like... I like that we've done this, like, lava lamp looking effect. I think that's kind of fun. Ooh, yeah. That looks sharp. Thanks. Twitch shade of purple, maybe? We could transfer the white to that Twitch purple if we wanted to. Here, let me grit this. Grab that hex code again. So on the white... And I like doing it, like, you can actually animate to, like, the color. You can actually have it just change color, but it doesn't, when you do that, it sometimes doesn't fade the way you want. So it's actually like if you ever wind up doing this, the best way I've found to make this work is basically doing everything through a mix shader. It just really makes the process easier for you. It really does. All right, so hex, put that in there. There's the Twitch purple. So we need to make sure that stays white. All right. And then let's get the value right here. So right here, keyframe the value when it hits there. We're going to put the value at 1. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, it's only 9 hours today. Oh, goody. That's good. Still long, but not as bad as 12. Yeah, white. Yeah. Could I use that in my videos? Oh, absolutely. Anything I'm designing on Free Design Friday, I just, it's for you guys. Like, I'm literally making this so that way you guys can do with it what you please. I mean, this is an alert that'll pop up, or you can use it for, you know, hey, this is my Twitch handle or whatnot. Like, use it however you want. I really don't care. I make these things for you guys to go use as you please. And I mean, you can attribute, I don't require that you do an artist attribution or anything like that. You don't need to attribute it if you don't want to, but shout outs to me and like, hey, this guy is doing the design, like basically getting that word of mouth, like this guy's designed this guy made it, and things like that. That helps me, because then it generates the interest in what actually is going to fund my live streaming and everything I'm doing. Like the design part is the backbone of everything else I'm doing. So, you know, like the bits and the subs. We accept that one of us. You will have one of us. We accept that one of us. Yes, one of us. But like I the bits and the subs, they're good, but they're gonna be like, the way my structure is gonna be planned out, it's gonna be like this much of what I actually make. And so the plan is to build up the design business and get that going to where it funds everything else I do. Then as I grow and I get my long form content out and everything like that, once, you know, I maybe gain what I need to and start earning revenue from that stuff, then I get the revenue from YouTube. And YouTube's revenue stream is just, it doesn't really stop. As long as people keep looking at the stuff, you keep getting paid. So, like, I'm still trying to work on these kinds of things and make it a little bit, you know, I'm trying to drive this business structure. And really, a lot of it right now is coming down to the fact that I'm still inexperienced with long form content. That's the biggest holdup for me, but we'll get there. But yeah, like anything I'm designing on Free Design Friday is for you guys to use, unless otherwise stated. And so, like, if I continue streaming past doing this, it's probably going to be something I'm working on for me personally, but like I'm always going to be designing something that I can put out there for you guys to use. Nah, keep it white. Okay. Well, I gotta head to town and get some materials to finish my streaming room. Ooh, I will catch you all later. Have a good day, guys, and have a great stream. I was you. Okay. Mwah, bye, Red. Love you, girl. Thank you so much. So will it integrate in my vid software? So when I do this, I usually render them as a WebM. And the reason I do a WebM file is because it will actually have the transparent background to where it's literally just what pops up on the screen. You can do WebMs in OBS. You can fit them in a lot of different things as long as it has the protocol. Discord is the one that's a little weird and sometimes doesn't want to actually show it. So Discord's a little weird, but I usually drop them in there for you guys to download. So if the file's there, if you can't see it there, just download it and it should be fine. If it's not, let me know. Probably what I need to start doing is putting together like a GitHub or something like that where these things sit and you can just go there and get them and download them. So yeah. So instead of purple, let me try the black idea. So it comes in like this and then maybe I'll render it as two different ones where you'll have the white and you'll have the black. So 240 here. We're just going to do this for now. We can always change it later. Set that to 0. So yeah, when you set up an alert for this, what you'll need to do, because it's going to come in, it's going to be a full second before it'll be fully wide. So you set your text delay for 1 second. And then, so basically it'll be once it hits here, that 30 frames, that's where it's fully set. And that's when the text should pop up. So then your text will be like, bam, there it is. And then you'll also put a delay on the end of 1 second. So it's basically 1 second on either end, and that'll guarantee you the smooth in and out. And then the full time frame is 9 seconds. So that, like, you can actually set up your alerts to actually have the timing and everything like that. Or if you go into your own, like, if you want to do video editing software and you want to use your video editing software to put all that stuff in, you are more than welcome to do that. Like I said, I don't care how you use it. This is for you guys. This isn't something I'm going to use personally. I just give this stuff away to you guys for free. I feel like maybe I should have left more purple. I don't know, something. Let me figure out these colors, because I'm not a fan of it being very heavily blue. No. Okay. Maybe I just need to change the location part. What is that going to look like? So instead of making the first point blue, what if we started it with purple? And then the end point will make the blue. Or we can go even crazier and we can be like, we'll start at yellow. Let me see here. Ooh. Ooh, that's fun. My cats are giving you kisses. Aw, thank you, kitties. Loves to you too. Kisses and hugs are nice. Yes, they are. They are very nice. Quadratic sphere kind of looks fun. What about spherical? Ooh. Get a little more blue in there. I don't know, maybe the blob version looked a little bit better. What's radio look like? Oh, now that looks very lava lamp. That is like 100% lava lamp. Sometimes you don't know what these are going to look like until you mess with some settings. I just wish the gradient didn't look so wonky. What if we bypass the gradient? What happens? Not much different. So I'd rather just have the gradient in there. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, like, it's fun to, like, sit and play with just a couple settings and seeing what you come up with. I kind of like the quadratic sphere. I feel like that one kind of fits the vibe of what I'm going for. I don't know. I do need to go to the bathroom real quick. So I got a new BRB screen. So I hope you guys enjoy that, but I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, and then let me know, did you like the blob version or you like this like more linear version? Let me know which one you like better, and then I'll be right back to check to see what you guys think. Yeah, y'all laugh the same. We do? Oh, God! Oh my God, I didn't realize it! Oh, glad you did the voice. I need you to dress the part of the guy from the couple's retreat. Ooh, it's very simple. All you got to do is take off a shirt.
Oh yes, we have a brave pickup.
Yes. Yes, encouragement. Be comfortable in your body. Yes. Alright, I gotta get some work done.
No, you need to play video games.
Seriously, no. I have a lot of work to do. I can't, no.
But we love the video games. No, we play video games.
No, dude, we got a lot to do.
Doesn't matter. Video games.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Video games. Video games.
Okay, fine. Let's go. It'd be so terrible at it. He walked backwards down the steps and didn't realize I was standing there. Ah! My pants! My pants shot off a blast. Oh, yep. My pants shot off the shotgun blast, and now I'm giggling at the fact that I shot a load because of my pants. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sneak, man. It's like coffee. It just goes through you. So what am I gonna do? Keep putting more in my body. Someone out. Now I gotta put more back in. Ooh, that's fun. Oh yeah, we already did that. OSU Phoenix is a licensed doctor. No, I'm a licensed fake doctor. Yes, not a real doctor here. All right, so did we like the blobby one or do we like the line one better? Which one do you guys like better on this one? It really does. Yes, it's just like coffee in that regard. Like you put it in and you just borrow it. Like that's really what it comes down to. You borrow it to get the caffeine and then that's it. The BRB screen is fire. Oh, thank you. Love the new one. Thank you guys. Oh, thanks for the love on the Be Right Back screen. That one actually that was a lot of problem solving and it's not perfect. I'm not happy with it. But it was a good solution for what I got because what I'm trying to do is make it a little more seamless and clean. I'm also trying to make it where it's easily updatable. And that is always the issue, is trying to find ways to make it easy to update. So I'm still working with some things on that and trying to make it the way I want, but we'll get there. It'll be fine. So, but yeah. Okay. I don't know. I think I like the line one a little bit better. And I actually kind of like how it transitions to being very different from the Twitch logo, but not so different. Like it feels kind of smooth. But again, this is for you guys, not me, so I'm just designing the damn thing. I feel like that white is just really dull. I feel like it just needs a little bit of life to it. Because it seems such a dull white. Like, that looks better. When it comes in, it doesn't look like it's dead. Because, like, here, it just looks dark and dingy. And it needs that life. And I don't want it to overpower the purple. That looks a little bit better. So that way when it comes in, it at least looks right. Linear. You like the linear look better? So you like this one better? I'm good with that. Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Well, I don't really think there's much else I really can like throw at this. Well, there is one thing. Uh, so this is currently just black on the outline. What would happen? And this is now just me being really curious and just trying to be crazy. Again, doing the mixed shader thing. Because since we're doing those transitions, I wonder if we should like flip flop and just see how that goes. Let's do an emission of white. Put it here. That there. Bam. But switch it to where that white like a white outline comes up. And again, this is me just like, because it'll start out where it has the black outline to have that hard edge, and then we would transition. That hard edge kind of like disappears. So if I was to transition that to white, I feel like that would actually bring it up a little bit and get that hard line back in. I mean, that might be too much. You know what? That's too much. I don't like it. I think it looks fine just like that. Cool. Well, there we go. We designed a thing for you guys. So let me save this and I will render this after the stream, because trying to render during a stream ain't gonna happen. Which folder? This one. I'll just call it the free Twitch alert. Oh dear God. Okay, now since that was being all screwy, let me double check, make sure that didn't save incorrectly. It'd be terrible to actually put in the work and then it's like, nope, you saved it wrong. Not gonna work, bro. Load up a second instance. And it works. Okay, cool. The save file is fine. Yayo! All right, so I'll make sure I get that rendered after stream, and then it'll be available in the Discord server, and you guys can download it and do what you want with it. Yay! So now I think it's time for me to work on some things I want to work on. So the question is, what's going to be first on my list here? I feel like I need to throw the toaster at. I want to get this toaster one done. Well, no, I really don't. I don't feel like designing a toaster. It just doesn't sound appealing to me. Maybe I'll do the brain one. Since Lacey gave me the idea for a malfunctioning brain, maybe I need to do that. See if I can get a start on it. Oh, whoop. Hang on. That looks funky. Hang on. There we go. All right. Oop. Deleted. So the interesting thing that is, I don't know how to make a brain. Need a brain. Should I just see if somebody has already designed a brain just to save myself some time? Who's got a brain in here? Not me. I don't need anything spectacular. I just need something that's gonna work. Sometimes I try to save myself a little bit of time so that way I don't have to spend so much time trying to design it myself. Okay, I found one. This should work. what I want to have is I want to like have the brain rotate around, and I'm gonna change the color of it and things like that. I don't want to sit and like try to model the brain right now. I really don't. I'm too lazy. Mainly because I don't really know where to start with trying to model that. Really? What did I... You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to do that. It's too much work. That's where I'm at right now. Too much work. Just not happening, bro. I don't know. Maybe I should just be done for today, because my brain is like shot. It really is. I'm so done. And it's okay. I will be okay. So I think what I'm gonna do, I think we're just gonna end it for today. And is there anybody out there? Oh, I have never rated Chris. Let's go over to Trend Killer Syndicate. Hey. He's playing Salty Overwatch. He's playing Overwatch. But yeah. So I think this is where we're gonna leave it for today, because I'm tired. My brain is just, it's not functioning. It's just right, Felix? Just having a day. Plus I've got a lot of stuff on my docket. I'm still trying to finish up scripting a YouTube video. Yes. I got this. I'm good. I'm sorry, guys. Like, my brain this past week is just bad. And then I'm going to have the wife here for a week, so I'll get some mental refresh. And then she's gone for another week. She'll be back for 2 weeks and then gone for another, I don't know how long. And then in October, she's going to be gone for like 4 weeks. So, like, it's going to be a rough go here for a little while. I'll have my ups and downs like every day, but you know, we'll get through. So anyway, with that, be on the lookout in the Discord server for the new Twitch, the new Twitch alert that you guys can use absolutely free. It's available it'll be available in the Discord here soon, and use it for what you want. So other than that, I'm gonna take off. Let's go raiding a friend, and I will catch you all on Monday for Meta Monday. Yes, homes. So, much love to all of you. Mwah. You have a wonderful weekend. See you around. Hey, I love you. Bye-bye. All right. Doobie-doo-doo. Rid-a-doo-doo. Got a raid created. He's an eccentric guy, but he runs TKWA. You're going to like him. He's a good dude. So come on over, show some love. Let's get it going.